Hey, so thanks for joining the live. I appreciate you for dropping a little comment here. Thank you. I'm not going to make this long. Thank you for staying here while I had to go get myself together. So I've been trying all day to make this video. I've been trying all week to make this video. You know how people say that, but you be like, you just joking. No, like seriously, sometimes it can be hard. I've been crying all day, all week, and I didn't know what to title this video because I ain't want to trigger anybody, but I've been triggered. So sometimes, when hurt people. That's not my plan. But what I wanted to say is let's stop making our girls hashtags, please. Our mothers, our daughters, our sisters, our cousins, our nieces. This is not a conversation that's easy. Nobody wants to have this conversation because it's tough, and tough conversations need to be had as well. And while I think we continue to pretend that it's Black Lives Matter, we realize that Black lives don't matter to anybody until they start mattering to us. And I said all that to say I'm going to get straight into my topic of how toxic relationships are not just physical. And even though it's like I'm trying to, yeah, because it's always like that. It's always like that. See, as soon as you start to talk about the crux, that's what happens. But at any rate, I don't know. I kind of feel like I don't know what to say yet. I need a minute. Hmm. I've been crying so much. I don't, it's one thing to cry on the internet about um my mama, because everybody loves their mama, right? And it's one thing to cry about, something that makes you really sad. Domestic violence is not something that people are allowed to address as I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this. I think I might have to record this and come back because I don't think I can do this. Yeah, I don't think I can do this. I'm going to have to try this another day. Thank you for whoever's watching. I'm going to get the courage. Might just record a video and try to plug in some stats because I know I did a stats on, domestic violence, but it's um it's the stuff that people don't talk about that's not just all physical, because I know people like to avoid the ugly conversations, but this conversation doesn't end all the time with someone, getting hurt physically. Some hurt that can be caused is not just pain by a physical reaction. Someone can hurt you without touching you. And when somebody hurts you without even putting their hands on you, it's way harder to accept because you can't even just try to heal that pain of the hit or the hurt that one time event. You got to try to continue to heal an event of mind games. paranoia, fear of being seen, isolating, not talking to, not showing up for yourself because you're just afraid that somebody's going to find out your secret. And the secret is not that you haven't accepted what's happened to you. It's that it's invisible. Y'all don't understand the effects of toxic relationships, because I have to use the word toxic because if I say DV, people are going to be like, oh, it's DV. We don't want to talk about that. Like, no, that's the thing. We need to talk about it because we keep making our daughters and our mothers and our sisters hashtags. How about we just try to help them get out of these relationships that are not positive for them and protect them and not allow them to go live in places where they can be exposed? Y'all got to do better. Let's stop waiting until somebody is hurt by a phone, a video, a Facebook, a gun, a weapon, a knife. You know, let's take people seriously when they say somebody's assaulted them. Let's take people, serious when somebody says that, they've been hurt. And the scars are not physical for you to be able to redeem. You can't reconcile a scar with somebody who don't have scars to show you, because some scars are not they're not physical. They're not a tangible item that you can put in your hand. You can't get proof of a scar that's internal. When people hurt you, those scars are still there. That doesn't mean that they didn't hurt you. It just means that you don't have a physical proof. But does that mean that you haven't been worthy of that? Worthy of being honest, worthy of being believed? People say they stand with you. They stand with you until you stand close enough to them and they don't want to talk about what you talking about. Let's stop standing with each other only when it's convenient. Let's stand all the time. Let's stop pretending like toxic baby mamas and baby daddies it ends after the child is born or when the relationship breaks up. Toxicity will continue if you don't break the cycle, because most of the time our children are born into it. I'm done. I'll figure this out another time. Glad if you stuck around this long. I hope you have something positive to receive from this. Let's support Black women when they say that people have wronged them. Let's not wait until somebody else comes out with a hashtag or a video saying RIP before you believe a Black woman when she says that somebody's harassing her. Because everybody can't be lying. Have a good one.